When the rescue handed me 3 foster kittens, they told me they were old enough to eat dry food on their own. But the second I opened that crate and saw Nugget, I thought there was no way this little guy was doing that. He was tiny, so much smaller than his brother and sister. I had never had a bottle baby before, so Nugget and I pretty much learned together. Because I was his mom now, he wanted to be around me constantly. I would be working and he would literally crawl inside my sweater and go to sleep. That became his spot. As we got closer to the time when they were supposed to go back to the rescue, there was absolutely no way I was giving Nugget or his brother Trooper back. When I went in to finalize the adoption, they told me at the beginning they didn't think he was going to live through the night. They had found him underneath a blanket, stuck to the floor. I still get emotional thinking about that because now this kitten had become my baby. About 2 years later, my mom and I were trapping cats, and we caught a mom with 3 tiny kittens. The kittens were too young to be put back outside, so of course I brought them home to socialize them. About a week later, Nugget got really sick. He was drooling, he had a fever, he was so lethargic he couldn't eat, and his mouth was covered in ulcers. And then 2 days later, Trooper got really sick too. The kittens were carrying the calicivirus. They never looked sick themselves, but Nugget and Trooper got absolutely hammered by it. I was syringe feeding them every 2 hours and giving fluids every 12 hours for a week. I was terrified. There were moments when I really thought I was going to lose them both. Since they were quarantined in a bedroom, I brought in a TV and started playing cat TV around the clock for them. Just something for them to watch or listen to. And I swear it helped them. A week later, they turned a corner and were feeling better. After that, I started leaving cat TV on for all of our cats. And then one day I thought, why am I showing them somebody else's birds and squirrels? Why don't we make it so we could see our own? So we started with 12 tunnels in a tent in the backyard. And then, like most things I get involved in, it got a little out of hand. We kept adding tunnels, then cameras. Eventually we thought, why not live stream it so other people and their cats could enjoy it too? That's how Paw Purr View started. Today we have 10 cameras and more than 200 feet of tunnels running through our backyard right beside the wildlife feeding areas, and we live stream daily on YouTube. And Nugget still loves every second of it. He can sit out there forever watching a squirrel eat just feet away or hang in the tent with Trooper just taking everything in. Today, Nugget is much bigger, and he still wants to be as close to me as he could possibly get, and I wouldn't have it any other way.